This is The Fix.
I'm Stephanie Bazan, and I am the Executive Director of Generation Serve. And our organization has been around nearly 15 years. It started in Austin, and we serve the Central Texas area. And we truly exist to help youth get engaged in their community through service. And so to that end, we have 8 areas of service. So no matter what it is that somebody's interested in, there's usually something that they can find that they love to do. We partner with over 120 charities in the area, which is fantastic. And youth as young as 3 years old all the way to 18 can serve with us and help their community. And so that's really great because they see what their time, talent, and treasures really can do. They can make a huge difference. One of the great things about Generation Serve is that not only does it help the youth who are involved in empathy and really see the world through a different lens, but also it has been proven that giving back and service really helps an individual's mental health. And so I think that is a really important thing about what we do. And so you don't often see what Generation Serve does. It's really a long-term, just a long-term experience. And so we love hearing stories of our families come back and say, my son, he still talks about Generation Serve and how, a particular project or growing up and doing some of the teen programming really helped him with his leadership skills or have more confidence or, really understand why somebody might need to use a food pantry. And so all of those critical components of growing up, I think we have so many people who grow up with us and we get to be a part of their stories in that way. And I think that's a really important thing. And so, just seeing that not only are people getting the joy of giving back, but also receiving that joy themselves in one way or another. It's hard when people ask, who do you work with? We have a list to start, but it's continuously changing and we're always adding. We do work with organizations like Foster Village and Partnerships for Children. One of the organizations that comes to mind that we work with very often is Pop-Up Birthday. And so if you're not familiar with them, they help provide birthday boxes for children who are in the foster care system. And so our families will come in. We provide volunteers, so therefore volunteer hours and in-kind service, and could go to their space or do it in our space, and not only maybe decorate birthday boxes, but also fill them with something that's going to fulfill the child's birthday wish. So it could be somebody who is totally into Hello Kitty, and so we make sure that there is a red tablecloth and Hello Kitty themed balloons, and there might be some other things in there that fit to the theme, and so that would be other things, napkins and stuff for the party in a box. And then some of the other things that we do are we might decorate pop-up birthday banners, and so they're like the traditional little triangle pennant banners that you would think about, and so those would be done in our space. And so we would invite families for a particular time period, have markers and everything set out, and then decorate that banner and then fold that back up and we deliver it to Pop-Up Birthday. And so a lot of our service is also often providing the materials or any of the supplies that would be needed. And so for many of the organizations we work with, we take the fact that they don't have to pick up or drop off. We'll do that part. We've provided volunteers and then also the materials and supplies. And so it's a whole thing that they can just check off of their to-dos and know that is going to be covered by us. We're thrilled to be celebrating our 15th birthday this year in 2024, and to think that this organization started in our founder's garage. Marisa had an idea that she wanted her young children to be able to give back, and there wasn't really the opportunity for littles, and so thus came the family volunteering model, and here we are, I think stronger than ever. My hope for Generation Serve is really that we are in the minds of others when they think about how they can give back to their community, that they really see us as a partner in this work. I think that we have so much opportunity, and some things that people might see as difficult or a challenge just excites me for what the possibility is for us. I know that we are helping to create future change makers and leaders in our community, and whether they stay here or go to other states or abroad or come back, I think that's success. Seeing kids come through and support Generation Serve in a way that's meaningful for them, and then pass that on in whatever way that might look. And so it's hard to put a number or pinpoint what it is, but I know that our community will feel the change. They'll see the change through the leadership that's coming out of Generation Serve.